Hello and welcome to SudoKanard. It's been a while since I published a video on my channel. There's been this round of Sudoku Grand Prix in which I perform quite good actually, but I'm still waiting for the solution booklet with the names of the authors, puzzle by puzzle. I like to have the names for individual puzzles before making the videos, so maybe I should have just done it. Anyway, there's been the second round of Vietnam Sudoku tournament, and the puzzles were very hard, and I was really not good at this puzzle. But anyway, let's have a look at this diagonal Sudoku that I didn't attempt during the contest. So the rule is plain. You just have the usual Sudoku rules, and then you have both diagonals, which contain all digits from 1 to 9. Well, while I was speaking, I just noticed here a 5 and a 2, so on this diagonal 5 and 2 are not on those cells. They're not on those cells either, because of this 2 and this 5, so they must be somewhere here. And because there's a 2 and a 5 here, we can locate those digits into those two cells. Now that's a start. And now onto the other diagonals. So we know that 2 and 5 are not on those cells. Because of this, they're not here either. Because of this, they're not here either. So they must be up there. So because of those twos, we can locate a 2 here and 5 somewhere in one of those two cells. That's a nice start. Let's have a look at 1. 1 is already on this diagonal. It won't be here, so we have a 1 somewhere here. Those 3s now, and this 3, we have a 3 somewhere here. Which means that on the other diagonal, 3 is not in this box. Where can it be? Because of this 3, and could be here or there. Because of those 3s, it could be here. Well, that leaves a lot of options. Now those 5s here, put a 5 down there. And those 5s, put a 5 here. Now, where should I look? Because of those ones, there has to be a 1 somewhere here. Because of this one and this one, there has to be a 1 in one of those two positions. And what about this diagonal? We know that 1 is not here because of this, so the only options are here and there, and that's not saying much. There's a 1 somewhere here. This 2 and this 2, put a 2 here. So we get 6, 7, 8 up there. This 4 now is not here, so we get a 1, 4 pair on those two positions. And this is now a 3, 9 pair. This row still needs 6, 7, 8, and 5. This is not 7, so let's say 5, 6, and 8. That's not very interesting. Here only 4 candidates, 3, 7, 4, 8, so this is 4 or 8. 7 is not here. It could be here or here. Only 2 positions for 7 on this diagonal. There's 2 somewhere here. Oh, sorry. What next? Is there something to do with this diagonal? Perhaps we know that 1 and 3, 2, 5 and 9 are excluded from those 3 cells. So the remaining digits are 4, 6, 7, 8. So that's a lot of pencil marks. It's not a 4. That's really not very interesting. But this diagonal must have a 9, and because of those 9s and this, 9 has to be here, and my pencil marks tell me that this is a 5. Now we know that on this diagonal 3 has to appear somewhere in one of those 2 cells. And because of those 3s, there's a 3 somewhere here. Missing digits here are 6, 7, 8. This one is not 7, and we see a triplet here, a 6, 7, 8 triplet, so that 6, 7, and 8 are not here. Actually, on this row, 6, 7, 8 can only appear in those 3 cells. And the third 6, 7, or 8 in this box is somewhere here, along with the second 1 or 4 and digit 9. Digit 9 has to be either here or there. So we know here we need a 3 and a 5, then because of this they're not here. So there's a 3, 5 pair here, and this is 1 or 4. Those 5s are paired with those 1s, but I don't think I can do much with that information. With that piece of information. So there's a 3 here. The remaining options for this cell are 4, 7, and 8. This is not a 4, so 3, 7, or 8. All options seem to be viable for this cell. This diagonal is quite difficult to process because those candidates are all different. But 4 and 9 here are kind of interesting. Yes, there's no 9 here, and because of this 9, there's no 9 here. So we know that 9 is somewhere here on the diagonal. That's interesting because it removes 9 from the candidates in this cell. So that's a 3, that's a 9. And now this 3 bounces back here to put a 3 here. Bounces back, bounces, not sure how to phrase this. And this 3 and this 3 remove this option, so that's a 3, it pushes the 1 here, pushes the 9 here. That's a nice set of deductions. So now this 4 becomes powerful. It gets into this cell, that's not a 4 anymore. These are 6 and 8. This one here makes this a 4. Those are 1s. Here we need 2, 7, and 8. Here we need 1, 6, and 9. This prevents this cell from having a 9. And this row, here we need 6, 7, 8, and we get another triple. This row needs a 9. It will be in one of those two positions. And this now has to be 4, 7, or 8. What about this diagonal? This 4 removes 4 from here. This column still needs, this one here removes 1 from this cell, so this is now 1 and it pushes the 3 into this. So this is a 5, this is a 3, that's a 5, that's a 2, and this is not a 2 anymore. This 2 now removes 2 from this cell. This has to be 4, 6, or 8. This column still needs 6, 7, 8. There's really something about those digits. Let's have a look at this row. 1 is removed from this cell. So this column, we still need to place 4 and 9. So this is 4 or 9, and this is also 4 or 9. Well, something interesting about the geometry of the diagonal is that this diagonal must have a 4 here or there. So this cell can't be a 4. Knowing it can't be a 4, it will have to be 7, 8, or 9. I'm not sure what to do with that. There's a 6 somewhere here. That's where it's on this diagonal, so this has to be 4, 7, or 8. If we look at this diagonal, 7 has to be here or there. So it prevents this cell from being a 7. So this is 4, 6, or 8. I'm not sure it would be useful either. Is there something here? Yes, there's something here. 4 can't be here, because there's a 4 in one of those two cells. This can't be a 4, so that is a 4. We need a 9 because of this. 9 is here, and this is 6 or 8. And that's interesting because there's another 6, 7, 8 triple here, and this is a 1. And together with this 9, we get here a 6 and a 9 there. So 6 is removed from this, from that. 6, 7, 8. The missing digit is a 5. Oh, and this 6, 8 pair actually makes this a 7, and it's been sitting there for quite a while, I'm afraid. 6, 7 pair, we get this 7 here, no 7s there. So on this diagonal, 7 has to be in the central cell. And on the diagonal, what's happening? This is not a 7 anymore, so we get this 7. And this diagonal has a 4, 8 pair. It removes 8 from this cell, and it puts a 6 here. So 8, 6, 8. That's a 7, that's a 6. 7 is not here. We get a 4, 8 pair. This has to be a 2. This has to be an 8, that's a 7. That's a 2, that's a 1. Probably, I guess this one could have been found much earlier. This 6 here puts an 8 here, a 6 here, 8 here, 4, 8. So that's a 4 on the diagonal, 8 here. This can only be a 4, 9, 7. That's a 6. This can only be an 8, 6, 8. Yes, that's consistent with the rest of the diagonal. That's a 7, that's a 6, and that's a 9 to complete this puzzle. How much was it? Diagonal, 32 points out of 650. So that was about 5 minutes in the ideal situation. I certainly spent more than 5 minutes on this puzzle. And as I was saying, the round was quite hard. This was really a very nicely put diagonal Sudoku by Chile, by the way. So, well, thanks for watching this video. See you soon on SudoKanard.